Today, 27th of July, 2025, it's not just a day, it's not another entry into the calendar of governance. Today is a landmark in the democratic journey of Lagos State. It is a day when the will of the people finds expression in our newly elected leadership at the grassroots level. It is a day we affirm that democracy is strongest not in distant capitals, but it's strongest also on the streets, it's stronger at marketplaces, in schools, in healthcare centers, in communities, and in homes where people live and they work and they hope for the best. We're here, and as we've seen, we've inaugurated our 57 chairmen and their deputies across our local government and local council development areas. But beyond the ceremonies and oaths that have been taken today signify a deeper call, a call to service, a call to stewardship, and to selfless leadership. Let me start by congratulating our father, our leader, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on whose vision the birth of these 57 local government and Lcda truly really rests upon. I'm sure he's watching us or he's streaming us or he's doing something, but I'm sure he's a happy man that the babies that he gave birth to almost 2 decades ago have all grown and are growing and are growing and are growing. This is a real testament of what true democracy is. And so we want to thank him wherever he is, and want to say that on his leadership, we'll continue to soar higher and higher in Lagos State. Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank you for the great work you're doing. The thanks also go to our party, the entire leadership of our party at the state and national, but more importantly at the state level. Through the chairman and the entire structure of our party, I want to thank you. I want to also thank the men and the women that conducted this election, from a senior advocate, Ogala, to Honorable Balogun, and all of the various committees that worked tirelessly to ensure that that exercise comes to reality. I think today is also your flower. Thank you very much for the great work that you have done. Please let's give them a big round of applause that you have done for us as a party. And so, to my chairman and to the vice, your victory at the polls, in my view, is a clear and a powerful testament to the trust and the confidence that people have reposed in you, the people of your community. You have been chosen. You were not conquered. You were not imposed, but they freely and fairly elected by the people for you now to serve them. Your victory is not a trophy. It is a mandate, and it comes with weighty expectations. Let me also acknowledge and commend the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission, Lcda, for the peaceful, transparent, and credible conduct of the election. Their professionalism reflects the nurturing of our democratic institution, and it reinforces the belief that credible election can and must begin at the grassroots. Distinguished Chairman and Vice, you are now custodian of a great trust. The people have placed in your hand not just votes, but their dreams. Their expectations are clear. They want better roads. They want safer streets. They want functional healthcare facilities. They want thriving primary schools. They want modern, affordable markets. They want environmental sanitation that is impeccable. They want youth engagement. They want inclusive governance. They want community security. These are not abstracts. They are daily necessities of life. And your performance will be measured by the eloquence, not just by the eloquence of your speech, but by the visibility of your actions. Let me remind you again that the real work just begins now. The noise of campaign, of election has faded. The dust of politics has settled. Now, begins the daily grade of governance, the hard work of delivering results, the quiet resolve to stand firm for what is right, even if it is not easy, but continue to ensure that the greatest good is for the greatest number. And let me sound a note of warning. Going forward, it is not a group thing. It is not because this person voted or this person did not vote for me. It is not this group that has elected me. It is everybody in your constituency and in your community that now owns you and held you accountable. You are responsible to each and every one of them, and you have promised that with the oath you have taken, you will serve everybody with fairness and with good conscience. And so today, the Lagos we see is not the Lagos of yesterday. We're in a 21st century mega city that is driven by the energy of almost 25 million people, and they live in your community. This state is the economic engine of our nation. That engine must be matched at the local level with leadership that are impeccable. A leadership that is bold, that is agile, that is inclusive, and deeply concerned and connected with its people. We're living through a new era of local government autonomy. Fiscal and administrative independence has been affirmed by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Lagos, as you know, before now, have transparently left you to be autonomous. We do not touch your money. None of your previous or leaders will say that I seek to determine to take any of your allocation on a monthly basis. They pass on everything to you, but more importantly, you've also been given administrative autonomy. And so you have no excuse, no finger pointing. The buck now stops with you. Use this autonomy wisely. Guard it with transparency. Let your tenure reflect not political entitlement, but public responsibility. Leadership must never be about personal gains. It must be about public impact. Let me challenge you by giving you 3 clear just examples of where we believe you can do well. Under grassroots development, you are now the chairman of the office. You are the chairman of the people in the tier of government that is closest to our people. Every road you fix, every child you help to stay in school, every water or borehole that you commission, every youth center that you empower, every market that you do is part of your legacy. Lagos is counting on you to bring development to every street, to every ward, to every community. Up until 2 days ago, we're on the street commissioning legacy projects that your predecessors have commissioned and they've done. It is now your right to step into their shoes, no matter how big those shoes are. Fit into those shoes and outrun them. And like I said, everybody wishes that his son or his daughter, anybody coming behind them, would do better than them. They have given you the mandate, they have given you the blessing. The minimum you can do is to outperform them, is to do better than them, and ensure that Lagos is on a path of no slowing down and continual recovery of all nooks and crannies. Let the team's agenda of our administration come alive in your domain. It translates into transportation, into healthcare, in environment, in education, in security, and ensuring that there is social inclusion of women and youth in everything that you do. Let our riverine area, the underserved community, feel your impact. Let governance be inclusive. Let it be equitable, and let it be people-oriented. In a transparent governance, let your administration be as transparent as you can make it. Publish your budget. Account to the State House of Assembly. Embrace community engagement. Organize town hall meetings. Respond to inquiries. Your people will have a right to know how you're doing and how their commonwealth is being spent. Do not fear transparency. It's the foundation of trust. And when there is trust, there will always be progress and there will be peace. Avoid all form of acrimony. Understand that we are in a political environment. The leadership of a party is also important. They will not be knocking on your door every day, but you should respect them, you should give them their honor and their due place in everything that you do. Accountability to people. Never forget that you are in the office, you are not rulers, you are stewards. Be visible, be accessible. Not now, my chair, mi ò lè rí yín mọ́. My chair, phone yín ò ṣiṣẹ́. My chair, àti ẹ̀rí wọn bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. No, you have to be my chair for the people that you have said that you are coming to serve. Be humble. If something goes wrong, take responsibility and fix it. If a project stalls, explain why and recommit to the completion. And when you are in doubt, go back to the people. They will guide you. They will send you compass. You are accountable to them, and you are accountable, like I said, also the political structure. We will be using the next couple of months and weeks to also support you, to help you to hit the ground running, to settle you down. With the Ministry of Local Government, they will be setting up for you training and unbonding so that you will understand all the rudiments of public service. You will understand the rudiments and ensuring that you don't fall foul, of law enforcement agencies or all sort of anti-graft commissions, so that they will take you through all of those things and you'll be able to settle in very, very well. Even for you that are second term, it's always important for you to have these refresher courses and ensure that you can come back and come stronger even in your second tenure. Distinguished Chairman, let me now say that don't let politics distract you. The time for securing politics or securing votes is over. Like I said, there's no room for vendetta. There's no room for pettiness. I expect you to collaborate with everyone in your council, in your community. Your traditional institutions are there. They're also there to support you and to guide you. We are people of respect to our traditional institutions and accord them the necessary respect. And as I've said many times, if we get it right at the local government level, we will get it right across the state. The strength of the house lies in its foundation. The strength of Lagos lies in the vibrancy, capacity, and the effectiveness of the 57 men and women that we just sworn in here this morning. Your success is our success, is my success. The state government stand firmly with you. We will support you at all times. We'll work with you, but we'll also hold you at the highest level of accountability. Those who betray the people's trust will be held accountable because we believe that Lagos deserves more. And so as you begin your journey, I ask you to lead with courage, with compassion, with clarity of purpose. Be driven not by ambition, but by service. Let your names be remembered, not for the title of chairman or vice chairman alone, but for the lives that you touch. Let his swearing in be remembered not as a ceremony, but as the beginning of a movement to take governance to every doorstep in your community, to bring dignity to every citizen, to build a greater Lagos for the grassroots and for the people that we've sworn to serve. May your time in office bring pride into your council. May the peace of the state continue to reign and abide in your respective local government. May progress be for our people. And as you go forth, let me finally say this. You are not under any pressure, and I'm passing this as a directive. Not that you're going to leave here and you want to go and announce SLG or supervisors or special advisors. No. We're going to give you time to settle in, to understand the rudiments of the work, to go around and learn, and go around all your communities, hit the ground with an understanding of what people truly, really want. Make sure that you gather enough information, about the expectations, real expectations of your people. We'll give you 30 to 60 days before the issue of supervisors or SLG will come about. But you are allowed, just for you to settle in, to appoint a chief of staff. I have one chief of staff there. appoint your chief of staff so that you can start work from tomorrow. But every other one, please put it on hold until when you get clarity from us. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and may God bless you as you take the leadership of Lagos forward. Thank you.
Hello?
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmynetv and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.